What's happening, everybody? It's Big Man, and welcome back to IRL Sports. We have some major breaking news coming out of Santa Clara tonight because Deebo Samuel is officially headed back to the San Francisco 49ers. According to multiple reports, Deebo has agreed to a one-year contract worth up to $7 million. The Niners have not formally announced the signing at this recording. Niners have not formally announced the signing as of this recording, so technically correct wording is that Deebo has reportedly agreed to the deal. But barring an unexpected setback, the reunion is happening. Deebo is coming home. That's according to. Let's be honest, this is not just some random veteran signing. This is one of the most recognizable players from the Kyle Shanahan era returning to the offense that made him, and one of the most dangerous, unique weapons in football, Deebo Samuel. That's him. He is him. Mr. Him will be here. Pause. But hey, the 49ers originally drafted Deebo in the second round of the 2019 NFL. So the 49ers originally drafted Deebo in the second round of the 2019 draft. During his first 6 seasons in San Francisco, he became more than a traditional receiver. Deebo could catch the ball outside, work from the slot, take handoffs out of the backfield, pause, break tackles, and turn a short pass into a huge goal. All in all, his best season came in 2021 when he put up 1,405 yards. Sorry, let's break it on down. 1,405 yards, added to another 365 yards rushing, scored 14 total touchdowns. That was a season. Best season came in 2021 when he 1,405 received, added another 365 yards rushing, scored 14. That was the season the term wideback became, because there really was not another receiver being used the way Kyle Shanahan was used. Paid three times the money. He was doing 3 things on the field. Pause. So anyway, but after the 2024 season, Deebo asked for a change, and the 49ers traded him to Washington for a 5th round. Deebo spent the 2025 season with the Ops. No, I'm playing. He spent it with the Commanders, where he caught 72 passes for 724. He caught 72 passes for 727 yards and 5. Anyway, he also carried the ball 17 times for 75 yards and another touchdown. So altogether, Deebo produced about 802 yards from scrimmage and 6 touchdowns in 16. So anyway, he was not putting up the 2021 all pro numbers, and he still proved he could contribute as a versatile full via pro. Now he returns to San Francisco at 30 years old and what amounts to a 1-year Let's do that over. Now he returns to San Francisco at 30 years old on what amounts to a 1-year purge worth up to $7 million. Or that normally means the full $7 million is not necessarily guaranteed. Some of that money could connect to incentives, playing time, or production. Until the complete contract breakdown becomes available, we should not say that Deebo is guaranteed the entire. We agree with that as far as making sure you have a little proof. The Niners just known for dissing out money and then all of a sudden get dissed in the end. We ain't gonna say no names. BA, aka AB. You know what I mean? Do it. But anyway, yeah. So the word's worth it. $7 million. Just make sure you pay attention to that. Read between the fine lines when y'all seeing all these. That's very, very important. But regardless of the contract structure, this feels like a low-risk move for San Francisco. Deebo already knows Kyle Shanahan's offense. He understands the terminology and formations and the expectations. He has the chemistry with many of the players and coaches still very good. I do want to get into Ricky Pearsall because I understand that he's under an injury. PCL he's flared up. So a lot of people are saying, hey, yeah, he's done for the season. I wouldn't necessarily count him out. I do know he's going to need some time for that to hit. But all in all, timing also tells us something important because this deal comes as a concern surrounding Ricky Pearsall's right knee continues to grow. The concern about his right knee is definitely Pearsall is dealing with a swelling connected to the PCL injury and it originally suffered in the 2025 season. There's hope that the injury would heal naturally, but during the offseason, he was able to participate fully in the opening practices of training camp, but the knee began swelling. Pearsall, man, hope you get better, bro. Welcome to the squad, bro. Welcome, man. Also, Pearsall and the 49ers are evaluating their options, and surgery is reportedly one of those. The part where we have to be accurate. Ricky Pearsall has not officially been ruled out of the 2026 season. So right now, Pearsall's season is in series. We should not report that it's a confirmed season ending. The team or Pearsall announces a final decision. And another difficult setback for a young man who has sadly already been dealt with more adversity than most players experienced in a whole entire career. Man, my hat goes off to you, Pearsall, man. You've really been through it and weathered the storm, man. And I believe this is going to be another moment that you're going to rise to the occasion and prove yourself, prove your self-worth, man, and doing your thing, man, because you're here to play football. You're not here to get shot. You're not here to get CL, injuries and stuff. You're here to win the Super Bowl championship, man. I believe so. Pearsall was selected by San Francisco in the 31st overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Before his rookie season, he survived being shot in the chest during an attempted robbery in San Francisco and made it back on field that same season. Then during his second year, his knee and his ankle injuries interrupted his progress. The latest is a swelling with his knee connected to the PCL issue from last season. So the 49ers gave the knee an opportunity to heal without surgery. That was a calculated medical decision because some PCL injuries can improve with just rest and rehabilitation. So unfortunately, this the fact that the swelling returned immediately after Pearsall began working in training camp, and it's obviously a bad sign. And that brings us back to y'all boy Deebo. Not believe that brings us back to Deebo. Do not believe the 49ers brought Deebo back only because they were feeling this. Pearsall news probably needed another proven player who could step into the offense quickly, and nobody available understands Shanahan's system better than all the moves he was making on the field, moving, grooving, gliding, sliding off top. But yeah, so the receiving room, it had changed considerably since Deebo last played. The Niners signed future Hall of Fame candidate Mike Evans, who gives Brock Purdy a big physical outside receiver and proven red. Also added veteran Christian Dope. And John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, you guys are in your. Also, I want to close out tonight. Everybody give a prayer to Mike Shanahan, hoping he gets better soon. He's in a horrible accident. The news. Nobody wants this for their coach. Nobody wants this for anybody. Let's just say a prayer. Give a Kyle Shanahan and just to give a prayer to Shanahan and his family. He was in a horrible corner from that. Whatever you got to do to get well, Kyle, you go ahead and get well, man. I'm sure that the call or plan implemented, in case you need to take more time to heal. We already know you're one of the brains of this operation, and take your time to heal, man, because we need to like, share, subscribe on the podcast, and want me to keep it going, leave it in the comments. I appreciate it, but I'll be back with more updates on whatever team that y'all feel I should be reporting or whatever's the top news. I'm a Niners fan, so I'm going to definitely report on the Niners. And this was an issue because our issue, we got Deebo Samuel, you feels me? And off top, and it was urgent. We needed that. Somebody who understood he's going to be back right in there. Missing puzzle piece. Will he be in the locker room? Will he be a problem on the field as far as he said? We don't know that. We don't know until, but hopefully, this money will talk. And he won't pull a BS. Do it. Welcome, Deebo Samuel. Hey, man, I'm rooting for you, man. I hope you have a really, really good 2026 season. And let's get it going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Which version of Deebo we going to have on the Niners, y'all? Y'all leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. All right, man. Until next time, this is Big Man with